Hey, how are ya? Noxis Flak here, and welcome to the first of what will likely be a very long series of videos on Age of Empires II Definitive Edition. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. I have to do some mental math because I record far before I actually post my videos, but from when this is posted, 2 weeks ago, a new DLC for Age of Empires II has come out. Let's go to the campaigns, and that is Western Europe from the Lords of the West DLC. And so, as you can see, there are quite a few campaigns. I've completed a lot of them, but not all of them. And just like I played through all the campaigns of Age of Empires 3, I would like to play through all of the campaigns of Age of Empires 2. And this is going to be big. This is going to take a very long time. I think each campaign is about 5 to 7 missions, and while some of them are shorter than others, I haven't played all of them. I don't think I've played most of the later Asian campaign missions or African ones as well, although I did play this one for the first time a couple months ago. But I would like to start with the new DLC, and I want to start with the Burgundians, the Lords of the West campaign in northern France. And without a further ado, let's begin. With Mission 1, A Kingdom Divided.
Tomorrow, when Joan of Arc burns at the stake,
She's a witch, understandable.
I want you to watch carefully. Not the young woman in the flames, but the men who sentenced her to burn. The English will carry out the sentence, but when nothing but her ashes remains, it is the Grand Duke of the West, our Duke of Burgundy, that will have seized a triumph. For you see, this spectacle is not really about the Maid of Orleans. Her death is only as important as the benefit that it brings us. What burns on that pyre is not Joan the person, but La Pucelle, the symbol of the French resistance. You are young, my son. You have never seen our duchy as anything but a powerful state. But we were not always so mighty. In the greater tale of history, Burgundy is but a newborn power, carved from the lands of the kingdoms and empires that surround us. Our ascent began with John the Fearless, the father of our current duke. Up until then, the Dukes of Burgundy and the Armagnac faction had been equal rivals, fighting for influence at the court of the mad king of France.
Angry.
Louis, the leader of the Armagnac faction, had been using the funds of the French crown for years to stifle John in any way possible. He also boasted of having bedded John's wife. Tiring of these insults, and Louis's abuse of royal influence, John decided to end their rivalry for good. Just 3 years into his reign, he sent 15 men to stab the Armagnac Duke to death on the streets of Paris in broad daylight. It was a true show of force. In one bloody act, John established himself as the most powerful duke in France. The Armagnac faction, now leaderless, began preparing for a long war. To keep the Burgundians occupied, they supported a revolt in the city of Liège, which was ruled by John's brother-in-law, the Duke of Bavaria. John the Fearless would not let such unrest spoil his plans for the Grand Duchy. And so he marched his armies north, to a small village outside Liège called Auteuil.
That was a long story. I do love the open book with the background that they did in Age of Empires 2. That style is still, I don't know, great. I just came off of playing Age of Empires 3, and while I like the game, this is better. Listen, the music in Age of Empires 3 is great. I used to listen to it while studying in college, but I also used to listen to this one while studying in college, and just listen to it. The loading screen's a little long, but it's very pleasant. Objectives. Main objectives. Capture the city of Liège by destroying 2 of its 3 castles. So I'm restricted to a population of 150, which is oppression. 6 villages, gray. Support the rebels located in the vicinity. You can plunder them for resources. You can trade with your ally for gold. Yeah, that makes sense. Siege engineers from the Flemish cities. Alright. Purple!
The Armagnacs are inciting the local population to take up arms and rebel. John, let us put an end to this insubordination.
Alright, awesome. So I immediately have... Oh no, we can have the scout actually do scout stuff. Control group 1 is all of my cavalry. Control group 2 is going to be infantry. Infantry are going to hang out here for now. Hello, scout. Tell me, what is to the south? Always need more food. Housing isn't an issue yet. Let's keep the economy going. They gave us a lot of bushes. And we got gold right up there. And I missed Age of Empires 2. Need to remember that I have to build drop-off points, unlike Age of Empires 3. I also should make my scout control group 9, so I don't know. So, you're a part of my base. Welcome to control group 1.
Bonjour.
Wood, please. Also, if you see, you'll see the number of people working on each resource listed under there. So when I played the Joan of Arc campaign, you know, one of the many times I played that campaign, I remember thinking the Burgundians were just like English invaders who had settled in northern France, and it seems like they're just a faction of French people, which is actually pretty interesting. I'd like to see a little bit more on an explanation on what's going on here. So that's people I can raid for resources, understood. Let's check out the road. Can I build fortifications? Nice. Not yet. I mean, I need to find stone before I start spending it. Also, I like to play Age of Empires 2 by building massive fortifications and castles. Not because it's the best way to play the game, because it isn't, but because if I'm stone founded, if I'm gonna be a medieval king, I'm gonna have an absurd amount of fortification and castles. Why not? Alright, we need to start getting into that stone. My favorite resource of Age of Empires 2. Let's keep scouting going.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. More gold for sure. Let's keep this going. Control. That's another place I can raid. Okay. We actually have a pretty good idea what's going on. You scout there. More stone. And then that's the market. Our market's going to give us 71 per trip. Let's get some carts going. Still, I would say we don't have enough people shopping. So that is the Franks, our enemy. Let's upgrade all of our villagers' working speeds. Let's to the back of our base. That's also kind of important. Bonjour. And then time to build absurdly unnecessary walls? Yes. Yes, it is. For the style. And I want you all in defense mode. Your job is to guard the wall builders.
See.
Right here.
Immédiatement.
I need a gate. I need it facing the other way.
Ibati.
Gate first.
Ibati.
That'll be where the trade carts appear to want to go, so let's keep that gated off.
Immédiatement.
Where did all of my...
Fra.
There they
Vos
are.
ordres. I chasse.
Let's get
Vos
that
ordres.
four. Get some food without needing to use the wood just yet. Nice. The production of villagers going. Yeah, that really shot our food situation. We're now down to 50.
Fra. I bouge du
Need more
bois.
wood. So we're gonna need to start building farms. As is required. What the heck did I just see?
Si.
Assist with the hunting. I'd like to think you just crushed him.
Ibati. Ibati. Ibati.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Immédiatement. I vai.
Vos ordres.
It is past time to take back what is mine. Charge, my knights, charge!
Alright, something's
What
happening.
are you waiting for, John the Fearless? Join me!
Oh, he's my ally. It's all good. It's all good. I'm waiting to build an economy.
Si. I chasse. Bonjour. I bati.
Bonjour.
Very nice.
Vos ordres.
More stone.
Imin.
Let's increase sight range for my units. So it looks like what's really happening here is they are politely scouting for me. Let's grab a whole bunch of resources and take that out. While we're here, I mean, why not?
Vos ordres.
Yep.
I bati.
Wall that off. Alright, so there are units. I do miss the heroes having special abilities though. But John the Fearless is doing his job. So I wonder how much they'll give me for this.
Bonjour.
Did it say? Did I miss
Lumber
it?
and stone was stored in this trade workshop. We will make good use of these resources.
I like hearing that.
Ibati.
Cool. Oh wow, that was a lot of wood. I do not need more people working on wood. I do need to increase my food production though.
Fra.
Oh, they're now neutral. Like I've just pummeled them into submission. That's cool. I'm down with that.
Vos ordres.
So we need a mill. So we can start... I don't like building farms before getting the upgraded version of the farms. I think it's just a personal thing. I'm not entirely certain how important it is. More stone. Just grab all of it. Build a beautiful Burgundian fortress. More stone down there. So it says they're neutral, but they're still shooting me. I'm not thrilled about that. Let's see what's going on over here. Keep exploring.
Si. Fra. I compra. Si. Immédiatement. Bonjour.
Si, si.
Do we have more boar hanging around? Well, let's all
Ivan.
meet up there. You need to build
Vos
this.
ordres.
Need these walls done before things get nasty.
I bati. Fra. Vos ordres.
Fra. Si.
Alright, for you.
I compra. I chasse.
Hunt.
Bonjour.
You four,
Immédiatement. Chasse.
hunt.
Fra. Vos ordres.
You
Si.
come down here.
Fra. I
Hunt.
chasse.
Okay. These are allies. Almost done with the walls. Which again...
Sire, your nefarious enemies in Paris have renewed the charges against you for freeing France from this insane tyrant.
Oh, these bastards. They seem not to take me seriously. I will show them. No more mercy to our enemies. Spare no one.
Nice.
Buongiorno.
Medieval times were better.
I batti. I batti, batti.
Buongiorno. I vai.
Need 250 food in order to justify what I think is the much better
Posaurus.
food option, hunt.
Buongiorno. I batti. I batti.
Oh no. Get in there.
Pozoci i compru. Si mastru. I compru. I compru.
Easy mustard.
Hard.
And you take them from the behind.
Javi pozoci.
Vosotros.
Upgrade.
Ra.
Alright. We handled that.
Si, I batti.
Could have been better about it, not denying that. Wait for that to upgrade. Build a bunch of farms, and then after that we should be able to just
Buongiorno.
really focus on
I bush dubo.
military.
Vosotros.
Colony is good to go.
I compra. Si.
We are going to need a lot of wood when we,
Ra. I batti. Buongiorno.
It's not obstructed. This is in fact a lie. Crop rotation complete. Alright, let's do it.
I batti.
Buongiorno. I batti.
I feel lied to again.
I batti. Buongiorno. I batti.
Farm.
Posaurus. I batti. Si. Immédiatement.
So if I
Buongiorno.
destroy it, wait for him to go through.
I batti.
And then you can. Very annoying. Okay. All of you will be building farms. Alright, so you're all still hunting, which is fine.
Ra.
Hunt
I
that.
chasse.
Si, I vai.
Come back. Let's do another farm.
I batti. Vosotros.
I would like to start building military units. That's your job. Let's make my trading carts go faster.
Posaurus.
I need more food.
Batti.
Si
Always
compru.
need.
Si. Ra.
Those were my stone miners. That's no good.
Pozoci.
Alright, so let's get my Calvary. We need to take out all of the people that are here. And then you will go to the stone itself. Make sure it's safe.
Posaurus.
All of you, I want you to hang out right here.
Si.
And I'll see you ping when you're ready for
I
another
batti.
order. I
Buongiorno.
want those guys mining the
I
stone.
batti. Si.
Very proud of you guys. That is a
Batti.
pretty
I
castle.
batti. Ra. Vosotros. I batti.
Buongiorno.
Farm,
I batti.
Farm.
Buongiorno. I batti.
farm,
Ra. I batti.
Farm.
Posaurus. I batti.
farm. Take them all out. Take him out.
Si. Si. I batti.
Make sure this is safe.
Si.
You did good. Let's do the
I batti.
artillery range. Make all my infantry walk faster. Don't accidentally kill the deer. Oh, there you go. Let's mine the stone faster. Don't want to mess around there.
Vosotros.
You're all
Immediatamente.
hunters. Get on over
Si.
here.
Buongiorno.
Got 21 people getting me food right now, and it still isn't gonna be enough, is it? So my population limit is
Buongiorno.
150.
I batti.
Cavalry. Upgrade. Oh, we already have crossbowmen. It's always weird how they do that. Infantry do more damage to buildings. Definitely useful.
I batti.
Farm.
Vosotros. I batti.
Farm.
Ra. Ibati.
More
Vosotros.
farms.
Ibati. Ra.
Vosotros,
Good.
immédiatement. Ibai. Ibati.
Tower.
Si.
Church.
Ibati.
So I would now
Buongiorno.
like to slow down on
Ibati.
villagers, I think.
Buongiorno.
Actually, I'd take that back. I probably need a few more people mining gold. Let's go with 4. Start that second gold mine. You 2 are doing good. Always want to have the pikemen ready in case you in a ran out of resources
Sì,
situation.
mastro. E
Get in the castle.
Ra. I compro. Ivai. Ibati.
Si.
Let's get the university.
Ibati. Ibati.
Vosotros.
Very good.
Immédiatement. Ivai. I compro.
Down here. Need more castles.
Buongiorno.
Not because we need them, because I want them.
I compro.
Si. Ibati.
Vosotros. Si.
Gold mine.
Ibati.
Okay. So I hit this. We are a cavalry civilization, so I want to have a whole bunch of cavalry units. Let's start upgrading that.
Ra.
Last building we need, blacksmith.
Ibati.
Buongiorno.
Vosotros. I compro.
Farm.
Ibati.
Si.
Vosotros. Ibati.
Castle.
Si.
Upgrade the walls, upgrade ballistics.
I bouge du bois.
Buongiorno.
Get some more people chopping.
Ibati.
Another farm.
Vosotros.
Another
Ibati.
farm. Alright, let's get archers and towers getting
Si.
firing better. You did good. You are now a
Ibati.
farm. And I think you should do that, and then when you're done, build me a second
Ibati.
stable, because we are a cavalry civilization. Let's upgrade our cavalry. We're under attack. Good thing the walls are super upgraded. Alright, cavalry, come up here. It looks like the Franks are here with organ guns, which is weird. Very weird. Alright, let's get our special unit, the Costelier. Let's get them pumped out.
Vosotros.
Cavaliers. That's gonna be awesome.
Buongiorno.
And that was all of our food, and why we need so many farms.
Ibati. Ra. I bouge du bois.
Let's get a little
Si,
closer to the
die
lumber
Bucht
mill,
du
boys. Oh, yellow's coming to help us.
To overcome the walls of Liège, we will need siege weapons. It would be wise to start constructing some, John.
Alright, let's get this next castle to research vineyards so that our
Buongiorno.
farms also produce
I mine.
gold, which is pretty cool actually. I don't think it's a lot, but it's more than nothing, which is essentially the point. Let's get some more trade cards. Gold's an issue, let's get some more people on gold. Oh yeah, just sit in the open door. I love it, thank you. Come down here, and then just for the sake of it, let's get a monk to heal them all. Oh, wow, we just spent all of our food.
Ra.
It's amazing how quickly you can go through it.
I mine.
Ra.
Alright, before you join the gold miners, let's get a castle. So there's still a path for the carts. Your control group. 8 come over here and heal our growing infantry. Very cool. So we have capped rams. So we're going to build 5 capped rams, and inside of the rams we're going to put pikemen, which increases the speed the rams move, and when they get destroyed, just pikemen pop out, which is fun, especially if they decided to use cavalry against my rams. Also, pikemen are not very expensive, so it doesn't hurt too much to build a bunch of them. Let's keep this going. So I cannot age up, I'm capped at this age, that's fine. Just wanted to look, let's get some murder holes going, upgrade our tower, make all of our buildings stronger while we're waiting. Things are happening. Sounds like you're like whispering right in my ear. I don't know why that is. We've got 33 right now in this group.
Bonjour.
Alright, so you're done with the stone mining, which is fine. You're gonna all be gold miners now. Come on home. Looks like we could loot that for money. That's 6. Separate 1. You're gonna be full ram number 1.
These obnoxious rebels somehow managed to break into my camp. Come to my aid as quickly as possible, John.
I think you've got this. It's an interesting mission. I'm just reducing the civilian population. Very well worded. I'm not doing anything that crazy. I'm just reducing the civilian population. Increase the armor for my pikemen when they pop out. You did good. Now let's actually no.
Ibati.
This will be helpful for when people try to walk in and my carts are right there. We got 2 full rams. That should be the full size of my cavalry force. Don't need any of those. Alright, we are almost ready to attack. So we need to reduce the civilian population of Liege, which is this big city here, to 15 or less. And then we can loot to make money, which we only did once, because I like building my own economy. I don't like stealing other people's. This is not how I think, I guess. But we're just waiting for the rams to get filled up. Our cavalry force to be full. Got 55, 56 cavalry. Look good. And I really built some fortifications, didn't I? Just to fill it with archers. That castle's going to be a hard one to deal with. Very nice. Unnecessary tower is necessary. I think they still cap you at 60, right? Yep. So that is control group 1. Population. Oh, population limit reached. Fine. You're gonna. You two are gonna stay behind because you're actually gonna slow down my rams. All right. This is the path we're taking. Just go, and then cavalry. Let's do this thing. glory of the Burgundian cavalry. Also, that castle is very beautiful. Alright. I heard you. Gold. Take out the units. We could just go right in the front gate, I guess. Just fight them all. Yeah, there we go. How fast are the Rams going? Not quite Mongolian speed, but certainly faster than they would be without the people in them. I love how like area effect is happening. Take that on your way down.
Every coin that we take is one less coin that our enemies can spend.
Yes,
there are many to be found in this market.
It was kind of dark. I don't know. That made me feel a little uncomfortable. There's no researching items that I'm missing.
The grain that the villagers had stored in this mill will now feed the Burgundian army. Lumber and stone was stored in this trade workshop. We will make good use of these resources.
Alright, we're gonna go straight for this city. I'm gonna have my Rams go for the gate. And I mean, we're brutally, I'm starting to think Joan of Arc was the good guy, because our mission is exterminate the civilians. Now don't get me wrong, I've played Age of Empires enough to know that one villager can rebuild an empire and you can't let them live. But I still feel bad about it. Get on in there and burn the church. Gotta love the pathing problems. That's what we're here for. These are not villagers, these are military. But after a fun cavalry fight, I think we'll start seeing them. Take out this. This is where their villagers definitely are. We got a whole bunch of castles we're dealing with as well. Okay, you go after the castle actually, because that's dishing out way more damage than I'd like to do with. Focus on the town center. Once it's on fire, the villagers will just pop right on out. Take them down. Alright, we're really bringing that number down now. That's 5. So we're losing people, so let's make sure we have a backup army ready to go. Alright, the villager population is going down. Pick out the units. Why do they have organ guns? That's supposed to be just the Portuguese that have those. I wonder if that's mission specific. I'm not entirely sure. I believe you. This is just brutal. I do appreciate the help from yellow. We have 39 villagers. 38, I don't know what happened. Alright, I assume they're down here, so... Are they outside? Is that what's happening? I think I might have cleared out all the ones that were on the inside, and now I need to like leave to... Weird, very weird. But you're full now, so come down here and take this out. They're building them. They're building more. There they are. They must be stopped. These are their villagers. There they are.
These simple-minded rebels in Liège seem to think that our scouts would not discover their secret gunpowder depots. How wrong they are. Destroy the depots, so the Liège rebels can no longer make use of their cannons.
What, where are the depots? Oh, okay. They're down to 37. I know there's a bunch in here. 36, 35.
Sì. Cos'ho?
Avanti.
72 combine into one control group. Just go nuts. We're down to 23. We're almost there. So I think it's a safe assumption that they're there. Oh, found some. Let's make you control group 7. Come over here and assist. Like, we've won, and now we just have to tediously find their villagers. That's essentially what's happening now.
Si.
Why are you
Bonjour.
free? I think you should just create a new lumberman camp here. Yeah. There are people in there.
Sì.
E tacci.
Cos'ho?
Avanti.
We're so close, they're at 19.
E tacci.
18. Oh, things are just falling apart just because they're almost dead.
Liège has surrendered.
We did it!
But I will not show mercy to these traitors.
Nice.
Drive all rebels out of their hiding places. Hang them all. Wipe out their entire families while you are at it.
Yeah, you're the bad guy. We're the bad guys.
Avanti.
Is that a mission objective? Okay. Let's see the story.
The Battle of Auteuil was a decisive victory for John the Fearless. He rode in triumph to Paris, and his armies entered the city without a fight. The Armagnac plot had failed. But since they had not openly waged war on him, John could not yet exact his revenge by force. Instead, John had the 15-year-old son of the deceased duke brought before him. Still mourning the death of his father, the boy was forced to forgive his father's murderer in public. A cruel act, you say? And that it was. But remember, my son, that cruelty was not John's goal, only a means to an end. By orchestrating this public display, John showed not just the boy, but the entire house of Armagnac on their knees, kissing his feet. It was one insult too many for the proud Armagnacs, and the struggle between the two factions would soon turn into open war.
Cool. Look at all those stars, but there's only one tab that matters more, and that's society, and I had the tide for most castles. And that concludes part 1 of a very long series of Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, but more importantly, part 1 of the Grand Duke's campaign. That was A Kingdom Divided. Next will be The Wolf and the Lion. Let me know what you think of Age of Empires 2 in the comments. Which one do you like better, 2 or 3? Do you have a different one like Mythologies or the original Age of Empires you like more? Feel free to let me know as well below. Please like and subscribe, that helps me out. This has been Noxis Flak, and I will see you in the next one.